Hello Pythonistas, welcome to Pythonista Geek channel. So today we are going to learn about a new data type in Python called as list. So already we have learned what is a data type and few different data types available in Python, which are nothing but string, integer, floating and boolean point are the four data types which we have already learned, and I will also mention that YouTube link in the comment, so you can just go and see the description or comment to find that particular video if you have not seen and if you don't know what is a data type, and then we can proceed over here. So today we are going to see a very new data type called as list. So list is also a data type available in Python. So what is a list? In English, we can see what is list in English. So nothing but a collection of item is what we call as list. For example, if we go for a supermarket, then we have a collection of items to be taken from the supermarket. That is a list. In simple manners, I can say if you are going to a vegetable market, you should say what are the vegetables you need or what are the fruits you need. So these are all the collection of items, and that is particularly stored in a data type called as list in Python. So yeah, so we can just see an example of list and then we can continue. So here as real-time example, I am taking the fruits. Maybe I'm going to go to a fruit shop. So fruit is equal to, the syntax of list goes like this. So I will give a variable name and then an equal to and then square brackets. Don't forget, list will be declared only using square brackets. Now I will start writing the fruits which I need. Maybe apple, orange, and grapes. Maybe these are the items I just want in my list as of now. So I have created a list over here. So this is basically a list. We are going to open and close the square bracket, and inside the square bracket we can see what are the items which we need, and they are going to be separated by commas. Since the items here are of string data type, I have enclosed that particular list within double quotes. Every item has been enclosed within double quotes. You can also write integer or floating point or mix of all the three or all the four data types also inside a list. So this is basically a list. Yeah, we can go to the slides and see. So definition, a list is a data type used to store multiple items in a single variable. A list is a number of items written or grouped together. A single list can contain data types like strings, integers, as well as objects. Now coming to the syntax, we have already seen the syntax, so list of the items, and they are separated by comma, and there is something called as index for the list. So in computer, we all should be aware, like computer's number starts from 0, not from 1. So here if we want to number these elements, apple will be the 0th element, orange will be the first element, and grape will be the second element, as computer's number 0 from 0. And yeah, these are the index. So 0th element in this particular fruit variable is apple. So this is how we are going to access each and every element of this list. And then coming to accessing the values. So as usual, I have said we can access a list with the help of the index. If I need to get the orange, then I am going to print them with the help of the index. So I am going to print fruit, and the index should be written within square brackets. So 1. If I am saying 1, then orange will be printed for us. Likewise, we can access the elements in a list with the help of the index element. As you all can see, orange is being printed. Now coming to the next one, what all can we do with a list? Yes, updating a list. Just imagine that you have forgot to add an item, or in runtime while you code, you don't know what is the input for that, or you are going to ask the elements which are to be added from a user. Only one element at a time they can give to add, right? So at that time, we need to update the list. For updating a list, we always use an operator called as append. So Just imagine in this fruit list I want to add watermelon. So what I should do is I should write the variable name first and then dot append, and then inside brackets I will write what is the element I need to append. Watermelon. So I think this will append the item inside the list. So if I need to see the whole list irrespective of what is the items, like any specific item, then I can just print list this name, it will give you the whole list. Can you see watermelon is added at the end of this particular list? So this is how we can append each and every item in a list. And if you have more than one item to be appended, then we can write extend and we can see what is the extended thing which we can extend, like more than one item. If I want to extend, I'm going to write fruit.extend, and maybe I want to extend what item? I want to extend two items, so I'm going to make it as a list again, watermelon and kiwi. So I am extending and I am closing this particular list, and yeah, we can just run and see now whether or both the items have been extended or not. Can you see watermelon, kiwi, both are there. So if you want to add more than one item in a list, then you can use the extend operator. Now, if you want to insert an element at a particular place and you know what is that place, then what you can do, you can just write UID fruit dot insert. So what is the element you want to insert? First, you should write that one. Watermelon, kiwi, apple, orange, grapes, pineapple maybe. And then the second parameter is where should I insert? Just imagine I need to insert at the index of 1. So I am writing 1 and now running and seeing the program. Oh, so it showed an error. What is the error? Okay, so what is it saying is pineapple is not inserted. Maybe I should write 1 comma pineapple. Yes, perfect. So the index element should be written first and then the value which is to be inserted should be written as the second parameter. Can you see pineapple is being inserted at a particular location where we have set. So these are the things for updating a list. We can either extend or append or insert an element in a list. Now coming to the example, these are the examples as you all can see. Now coming to the next, removing an item. For removing an item, we can use the remove method itself. So what will it do? Let's see the example, fruit.remove, whichever element you need to remove, you can just say that element name. So here if I want to remove, after printing the fruits, I will be removing fruit fruit.remove. Maybe I'm going to remove the item called as orange. Then I will print the fruits again. Maybe I will write after removal so that it will be easy for us to see. Okay, I'll run and see the program now. Can you see orange is being removed from this particular list, from pineapple, and this orange is removed correctly. If you know what is the index of the element which you want to remove, you can also specify the index like DEL and then fruit of maybe 1, which is pineapple. So this should remove pineapple. Can you see pineapple, orange, both are removed as we have removed one item. Like if you know the item name, you can use this remove method. If you know the index, you can use this DEL. And these are the two ways where we can remove an item from a list. That's it, friends. These are all the basic operations which we can do in a list. In short, I can say we can create a list, we can access the element in a list, we can update a list, we can remove an item in a list. So these are all the operations which we can do, and in a list there can be more than one data type together. And that's it for today. Then bye bye. Do follow Pythonista Geek. Bye. This is Shravanti.